this.
There we go.
We're live every which way now. I got to share. We share everything so I can get everything going here.
You like to share.
I do.
You're a sharer.
A minute early. This is weird. I'm not even going to say anything. We got up. No, just her. Now we should be live, but we already are. So you should feel good about that. All right. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. We're just getting everything loaded up. I'm sharing everything everywhere. Getting all shared in. All right, there you go. I'm just going to copy yours. That's even better. Group. Your operator group. Boom. Post this on my page. Here's my page. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's see, where else should I share it? Should I post it somewhere else?
Dariel's page.
I don't think I can post it somewhere else page. All right. That's good enough. Screw it. You ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Good
For the
morning.
people all over the world. This is the Readiness Report. You guys probably already know all about it, but in case you don't know about it, what the point of this show is to allow you access to myself and Eduardo over here. Here's Eduardo. For you guys on Instagram, see, he is here. There he is. That's enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
And what we do is we answer questions. We talk about the news of the day, the news in Redcon 1, our personal news, my news, etc. And then we go right into the questions. In segment number 2, we talk about the previously asked questions, which we're going to skip this time because I do have a lot of news to cover today. And then in segment number 3, which we will do, we will go to the question and answer segment live and save your questions for that segment because I will be intentionally ignoring you. That sounds bad.
Very rude.
But I'll be looking just at myself. I won't be focusing on everything else, anywhere else on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or YouTube Live. So hold off to segment number 3. We'll get there before you know it. And today we are giving away the brand new Foxtrot. If you want to win the Foxtrot, and we're going to give away, by the way, surprise, there's something else we're giving away. We're giving away the #1 selling new shirt on the site right now. Oops.
No, that's horizontal.
Right here, the vertical Redcon shirt. This is going to be for free too with our Foxtrot. All you have to do to win is hit the share and the like button on Facebook. So hit the share and the like button. That automatically qualifies you to win Foxtrot. For you guys on Instagram, all you have to do is hang out till the end. If you're hanging out till the end, you will play a guessing game with me. Most of you probably already know. Whoever wins the game gets the Foxtrot and the shirt. For you guys on YouTube, if you get above 30 people, you'll be entered also. So we'll see. For the Black Friday weekend thing, they were in the high 20s.
Yeah,
so
25.
25, yeah. So pretty good. So without further ado, since we mentioned Black Friday, let me tell you about Black Friday. Black Friday weekend, which was from Thursday night till Monday night, after Cyber Monday at midnight, was tremendous. Was ridiculous. We did over 20,000 orders. Had over 9,000 new customers, which is really amazing. And we packed it and got it all done quickly.
Yeah, quicker than we anticipated.
And so I have to say that, I wasn't scared that we weren't going to do well on Black Friday. I had a very good feeling that we would do good and everybody here would be happy. And I didn't know how good. I know we were going to do amazing or ridiculous or what, but the main thing I was concerned about was getting the packages out to you guys, the customers who trusted their money with us and gave us a shot, because obviously there's a lot of places that are doing great deals. There's a lot of ways to spend your hard-earned money. And for you guys to trust in us and spend your money with us, especially some of these new customers that came out and said, hey, I'm going to give Redcon a shot. And maybe they've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe they purchased somewhere else. They gave us a shot. And I have to say a big, big thank you to everybody out there, all these people, over 20,000 actual individuals that purchased during the weekend. It's a huge, huge testament to how much you guys love the brand and how well the brand is doing, and the amount of apparel we sold. I mean, Eduardo and I packed a lot, and packed hundreds of thousands plus, maybe probably together 1,000 packages.
Yeah, I would say so.
And we saw all the orders. I got to physically pack them and see what you guys were ordering, and the amount of apparel was really overwhelming in a positive way. It made me feel really good. It gave me the warm, fuzzy feeling.
Did you?
Like,
You
yeah.
got the warm and fuzzies?
I was like, man, these people really love this.
Yeah.
Like, we're really on the right track. We're doing something really right, because for people to go out and spend their money, not just on the products, which products stand on their own, products are great, but to actually pay to wear the apparel, to wear the shirts, to wear the tank top, the hoodies and stuff. Man, that is just something that is amazing and unique. And I can't imagine any other company out there doing anything like that, selling so many thousands and thousands of pieces of apparel. And people loving it and wearing it. And so thank you guys every day. I think, and I appreciate it, but this was really crystallizing to see how many people came out and supported the brand. I was excited for it. It was, we did a IG live, the night of Black Friday, and had almost 300 people watching on IG live waiting. And when the site went live, at one point we had 1,600 unique people on the site shopping at one time. So, I mean, think of that. Think of 1,600 physical people, like actually in a room. I mean, you need a big fucking room.
Yeah, it's a big ass room.
And you're all on the internet purchasing. So it was really, really awesome. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to everybody. And we certainly would not be here doing this if it weren't for you. So thank you very much. Dubai Muscle Show. Me, Eduardo, Eric Hart, Silky Tuba, and Blessing, also Brian Shaw, are heading out on Shawpotamus are heading out on Tuesday night to the Dubai Muscle Show.
Yep. And
I think we're all pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. First time in Dubai.
Yeah, my third time in Dubai. But I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a really good time. I can't wait to see all the Middle Eastern fans, friends of ours. Adele Wawan is our host. Adele owns Wawan Protein and Wawan all kinds of shit, really. And
Wawan stores.
Yeah, Wawan everything. Wawan Gyms, Wawan Federation, Wawan MMA, Wawan everyone. He's just like a multi successful entrepreneur. And so he invited us to come out to be at his booth. And so he has this humongous booth in each part. He's having a bunch of different parts. And it's going to be Cage Muscle and us. And then he's got his own Wawan Protein and a few other brands, American brands. Like, I think it's like 6 total brands at the booth. And it's going to be awesome. I mean, I hope that they're prepared.
Yeah.
Having Brian and Blessing there at the show, it's going to be crazy.
Quite a scene.
Yeah. And we brought a lot of swag for you guys. If you're out there in the UAE or you're coming to Dubai Muscle Show, make sure you come by. And we have samples, we have swag, we have shirts, shakers, a whole bunch of stuff has been sent out there to give out at the show. So I'm super pumped for that. And
David Dundalo makes a good point. Can we get Eduardo a raise?
He's had plenty of raises, trust it. Plenty of raises. In terms of plus, he's getting to go to Dubai. You should pay me all this fun we're gonna have in Dubai.
Should.
So it's going to be a really good time, and please watch as we will document the whole thing on the Red Con 1 IG on the story and on my story. And I don't know, Eduardo doesn't post a whole lot of story, but you should follow Eduardo because maybe he will post. Right?
I'll have it on the Red Con story. I'll be working on that.
Good. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to see out there. We're going to do some fun stuff like go skiing, go to the actually not skiing, but go to Ski Dubai and
do snow sports.
And we're going to see a lot of our friends out there. So Cutler is going to be Jay Cutler's out there.
Hey.
You have Kai.
Oh.
Hello. And Adam. You got Dana and Rob.
Jesus.
So you got all those guys are close friends of mine, and it's going to be fun to hang out with them. Yeah. I think that Kai, maybe even from what Adam says, I haven't talked to Kai about it, may actually come with us to the Ski Dubai and go down
I would love to see that.
Go in the big ball, the rolling ball, and do like
stuck on
sled with Kai would be fun.
Bobsledding with Kai.
I'm sure you'd have fun. He doesn't ever do. It's the one thing about Adam and Kai. They go places. They don't do anything fun ever.
Thankfully, he's always in a hoodie and pants, so he'll be
fine. He'll be comfortable. He won't even need the thing, you know.
I'm not sweating.
Yeah, so that's definitely should be a fun trip, and we got a lot of stuff coming with that. So make sure you tune in to all the IG stuff. Darielle's birthday weekend. My wife turns 32. Woo! So crazy. So I met Darielle. We started dating and got married when she was 25. So she got married at 25.
She was just a girl.
Just a girl. A young girl. And now she's a woman.
Yeah.
A mother.
Finally a mother.
Yeah. 32 years old. Pretty crazy. Shizzy, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Since I'm 6 years older than her.
You're aging so well.
I am. I'm getting better, though.
Yeah. You're
actually got
preserving quite well.
You're
like Benjamin Button.
Anyway, I don't know if any of that's the case, but I'll take it. Maybe we will give you a raise after all. So she turns 32 tonight. We're going to go and have a meal at a restaurant and then going to a nightclub.
Yeah, I know.
Which is really weird.
Quite an extravaganza.
Yeah, we don't usually bottle service. I mean, neat. I don't ever do anything like that.
18 people. It's quite the social event. It's become.
Which means it's going to be very expensive for me.
Yes.
Yeah. Foxtrot release. I showed you before because we're giving this away. By the way, I'll remind you guys on Facebook, all you have to do is like and press the share button. You're automatically entered to win Foxtrot.
And
for you guys.
Shirt.
Yes, and a fancy shirt. And for you guys on IG, all you have to do is wait till that, and we'll do a game. Foxtrot is out. Now, people have been waiting for Foxtrot for a while because I honestly thought it was coming out in the beginning of last month. So we had all this hype and talking about it and excitement, and then it didn't come out and didn't come out and didn't come out. It is finally here, which is really, really cool. And I'm very excited about it. Everybody has been taking it here at the office. Because not everybody got the early beta samples to try to test out. So now everybody, all the sales guys are taking it. Everybody's excited about it.
5 days deep.
What makes it really unique, because it has a lot of the ingredients that you guys have probably heard of, like MSM, chondroitin, those and glucosamine. Those are the that you've heard of. Now, it has a higher dose than most products. But those are the similar products, and those deal with rebuilding like the soft tissue, right? Yeah, and then the inflammation part of the formula is the ginger, the turmeric, the tart cherry, the batswali. These are for actual inflammation, reducing inflammation. Oops, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So that's for reducing inflammation, and then the hyaluronic acid is actually for hydrating, and that's an important part. That's in a lot of cosmetic products. And so like people would put it in their skin, it kind of fluffs up the skin, so it reduces wrinkles and stuff and lines. We put it in here to add hydration into the joint and ligament. And so when you take this, you're going to notice very quickly a difference in your, no sound. I hope it's not the mute. It's because Ron called.
Yeah.
Guys, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you have sound now, because I don't know. Is there no sound on there?
Oh, I don't know.
Is there sound, guys? Yes or no? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Can't hear. Damn it. Guys, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna go off and come back. That's what happened. I'll go off and come back. Let's see. I'll go right back. All right. Damn it. All right, guys. Hold on everywhere else. We had to go and come back. That sucks. It does that every once in a while when you have a call.
Calls,
Let's see. We'll let people load back up.
Yeah, Facebook was good.
Okay. Sorry, Facebook. We'll be right back. I'm just letting everybody load back up, because we lost everybody. I hate when we lose people. Yeah. I hate that. Don't you guys hate that? Okay, everybody's back pretty much. We're all back on. Okay, so that is Foxtrot. New apparel release. Everybody is excited every time we do a new apparel release. I get excited when we're doing a new apparel release because it gives me some more new clothes to wear, right? Yeah. So we have a new apparel release coming December. What was it? December what? 21st, is it? Hold on. What did I just do? I put it down here actually. Hold on.
First, yeah.
Yeah, December 21st is a new apparel release. It's a limited apparel release just for Christmas. We have about 20 items. 20 items. Not a full-on crazy release, but it is pretty big. 20 new apparel items, a lot of cool leather stuff. There's a lot more hoodies and everything like that. So the new apparel release is being finished up, the design right now, and sending off to be printed, right?
It's already sent.
No, it's already sent off to be printed. We liked everything. You removed the only two things I didn't like, the stripe ones. So I'm pretty pumped about it, and that gives us something to really look forward to for the end of towards the end of the month, right before Christmas. And then right after Christmas begins something I'm really excited about. It's really like the focus of the month is the Readiness trials.
Yes.
The new $50,000 Readiness trials. $50,000. 50,000. Yeah, enough money, honestly, that makes me a little nervous. It's like, ooh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me a little bit. But it will make me happy to give it to somebody if they truly make the kind of transformation that I want to see. I want to see something that shocks and awes me, something crazy, and something cool that we're doing. In addition to that, right, is I'm actually facing off against someone. Me versus somebody else that we're going to give suggestions on what we're doing and supplements we're taking, going head to head. And then at the end, we'll see who wins between me and this person. Who do you think this person is?
No.
You don't know?
Is somebody here?
Somebody that I'm going to go head to head with to see who can make a better transformation.
Eric? Me?
No. I'd crush you.
I can do it.
You want to go against me?
$50,000.
Oh, no, there's no money attached. It's going to be Darielle.
Oh.
Me and Darielle are going to try to go head to head.
So you're gonna smoke her.
Look, somebody just guessed it. Good job, Zach.
Yeah,
You're right. We're going head to head, and she and I are going to go head to head. She's going to be representing the girls. I'm representing the guys. This has nothing for money, guys. It's just to provide content and suggestions to you guys along the way.
And bragging rights.
Yeah, and bragging rights. So she'll be, of course, being helped by her coach, Neil Hill, and I'll be helping myself because I don't need any coach.
You don't need coach.
And so we're going to be going head to head. But I'll tell you what, the real excitement is the money. And somebody's walking away with a hell of a lot of money. And this time we're going to do awards every month as well. So like 1 month we're going to give away a MacBook Pro. Another month we're giving away $1,000 cash. Another week. Every week there's going to be one of these prizes, a trip to Olympia or something like that every single week to keep you guys going. And the prizes are not just going to be for transformation. It's going to be for stuff like who has the best content along the way, who's putting out the best stuff to help other people, who's showing their progress the best, stuff that you may be surprised. It doesn't necessarily have to do with transformation.
Right.
I mean, it's all going to be tied to the transformation, right? But we're going to try to give out prizes to show people along the way, to keep you excited, to keep things going.
Keep engaged. Keep them engaged.
Keep them engaged. So I am extremely pumped up for the readiness trials. We've never had one like this before. We're doing a bunch of new stuff additionally along the way that may surprise you. You guys may be pumped up about. And of course, there's going to be a hell of a lot more money. So there's a lot on the line, not just the money. There's a lot on the line for us because we have to make this work, right? So we're going to make it big. We're going to go all the way. And it starts at the end of December, after Christmas. There's no transforming during Christmas. I want everybody to eat up, enjoy themselves, have fun, and then get ready for a huge transformation after Christmas.
Are you planning on porking out before the transformation?
No, I'm going to keep going as I've been going. Okay. And then that way, when I make my transformation, the end result will be really dramatic.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to be, if me and her are going to go like for who's transforming the most or just like who's the better one.
It'll be you.
Of course.
You're going to win.
Of course. I need to win. Rap video. Have you guys seen the rap video? If you haven't yet, go to Blessings IG page or the Redcon IG or anywhere else and check it out. The rap video is so cool. I'm very, very, very excited that it came out so good. It's called All the Way Up, WHEY, All the Way Up with Blessing. It's really funny. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. You can also look at it. It's on our YouTube page and on Blessing's YouTube page as well.
Yep.
So you can find it, but you're going to see it because it's everywhere. Blessing has 375,000 views on this video from 2 days ago. But it's super funny. And I think maybe we're going to have to do more song parody stuff with him.
Are you going to do a rap video? I
could do a rap video. Maybe I could do some dancing or something.
Oh my God, that would be my dream come true.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, big shout out for Excel for letting us use
all the cars,
using the 3 Rolls Royces,
multicolored Rolls Royces.
I think the video wouldn't have been quite as good if we didn't actually have all the Rolls Royces.
I feel that's mean to say, but thank God they didn't sell any of them.
Yeah, I know. No, we needed all 3 of those colorful Rolls Royces. The RTD release. The RTD, Total War RTD. So that means ready to drink, in case you don't know. So basically, when we decided to do the RTD, the only reason that we decided to do it is because we were able to fit all of the ingredients, with the exception of the black pepper extract, the BioPeriod. So we removed that. We had to remove that. But other than that, it's the exact same formula that you guys love in our traditional normal Total War. So my reservation has always been, why would I not do an RTD? 2 reasons. One, I wouldn't do a carbonated one because there's so much competition right now. You need to put some serious marketing and dollars behind that to beat out the likes of Monster and Bang. Bang is going crazy. A whole bunch of other really big ones.
Very oversaturated.
Very oversaturated market. But the actual RTD ready-to-drink gym drinks that are non-carbonated are actually really dead. Like the ones that were really big.
The wayside,
some of the really big category leaders are gone.
Yeah, ABB.
Yeah, they're gone. They're just not even around. Yeah. And so I noticed that. And so when we decided to try at the bottling company to sample out some of these from the actual Total War, I said, you know what? Screw it. Why not just try it and see if we can make it taste even remotely okay? Because I know we'll dominate that category because there's nobody really anywhere else in there. And certainly will dominate if we were able to fit all of the ingredients.
Nobody that's efficaciously dosed.
Right. We have, so it's 14.7 grams of ingredient in a Total War. So if we could put that into a drink, into a 12-ounce drink or 10-ounce drink, we'll crush everybody. Because as much as I like Red Line or other ones that I've liked and drank forever, they're just not dosed like this.
Yeah.
And I always figured that's because it would taste too bad. So when we received back, so we used a really cool company that flavors vitamin water and a bunch of other big names. I don't know if I should say or not. Anyway, we used a big flavor house. They sent it back. We tried it and we're like, holy shit.
Good as fuck.
It tastes better than that normal Total War.
Yeah.
Easy to drink, but more than that, it actually was enjoyable to drink. I've never even had one before that I liked, that I would drink instead of water.
You should just chug them.
You chug them. So we got excited about it. We said, let's do it. And we rushed the process. So we will have here, I'm trying to figure out the numbers, 15,000 times 12. We're having 4 flavors. We're having 15,000 boxes of 12 units.
I thought you ordered 6 flavors.
Oh, yeah, you ordered 6 flavors. That's right.
Yeah.
Jeez. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to tell you how many units of this thing we're going to have. I'm going to be pulling out my calculator.
You're not doing this in your head?
No, I'm not going to try.
Oh, my God.
Usually I can, but this is too many. Times 12 times 6. Oh, 1 million. 1,080,000 bottles are on the way. 1,080,000 bottles. Holy moly. So we're going to have a lot of these bottles. I better get to selling this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about it. I know people are going to love it. And man, I can't wait for these things. So mid-December, guys, mid-December, we will have these in-house. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for everybody to try them. I know they're going to love them. I mean, there's no way you're not going to love them.
They're so good.
There's absolutely no way you're not going to love them. They're going to be a big deal. Let's see. New office search.
Oh.
New office search. So we've been in this office here now for about 2 years. 2 years, yeah. I mean, a little more. 2 years and a few months.
A few months, yeah.
And now we have this office here. We have the main B2B warehouse, which started off at 8,000 square feet, and then we had gotten 4,000 square feet next to it, broke down a wall, and then we got another 4,000, like 2,000 or 3,000, I guess, 2 units, 2 bays.
Lost count now.
Yeah, across from it that we broke down a wall again. So now we have this huge, weird, like whole conglomerate of B2B warehouse, and then we have a bar warehouse, which is next to it across the street, and then we have one back in the old Blackstone building, the very first Blackstone building. And we have another warehouse that is just storage. Yeah, I don't know, some other bullshit. I'm just kidding. No, sort of not kidding. So this new other warehouse. So we have all this everywhere. They're all separated and discombobulated and extremely inefficient.
Yep.
So we're actually having to move because we're all full. So the B2B warehouse is so full that things need to actually be brought out to then go back in, get the things we need, pull that out, and then brought everything back in. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It can take 2 or 3 hours to make a big GNC order that would normally take 45 minutes.
Yeah. We're also out of office space.
And we're out of office space. And now we have new people that are potentially coming. We have a few new people, but 2 new employees, which I wasn't expecting. We have 2 potentially new employees. We don't have any place to put these people. So we're in a weird spot where it's like we have outgrown everything that we have. And you don't really want to add anything new because then you have to sign new leases for more period of time. It ends up getting super crazy because what we have now is so good because all of our leases, all of them end in September next year. So we're good. September next year, everything. We're moving. We're good, right? If I add another place, add another 4,000 square feet somewhere else, now I have no longer all in September. Now it gets crazier and crazier. So what we're going to do is we are in the process of desperately searching for a new place. And I think that we may have found one. There are 2 that we've been looking at. One of them is 55,000 square feet that has 21 actual offices in the space. Now you can move that's the bones. You can move things around and change rooms and change walls. No big deal. But it has enough space that it could really, really be cool. And we could certainly make it super cool by building it out, adding glass, polished concrete floors, epoxy floors, some cool laminate stuff, and then making the walls awesome, some graffiti, good signage.
I want gold.
Gold everything for you. Gold plated everything.
Yeah, please.
And so there is a good chance that we would be able to move by summer of next year.
Yeah, should be crazy. It's not that far away.
Yeah. And be all under one roof. Every single person under one roof. The shipping under one roof. We'll be able to redo direct-to-consumer shipping, so we'll have it automated, or not automated, but semi-automated line.
Yeah.
So we'll be pushing stuff down a conveyor belt versus everybody scrambling all over, looking at everything. We're gonna have organization to the 10th degree, and we're gonna be in a whole different place. So right now, our potential to do orders is only around 4,000 a day, which means we're working 2 shifts a day, all night. That's 4,000 orders a day. If we did it really right, we could do 10,000 orders a day, no problem, if we were totally organized. So it's going to help us save time, reduce man hours, and make more money, because the faster we get the products out to you guys, and the faster we get them out to stores, the faster that people reorder. So it's literally making money by doing things like this. So anyway.
The next hardest search, I think, after that is going to be an adequate desk for you.
Yes, I need a good desk. I do need a good desk.
You're very picky about your desk.
Yes. I want to also say thank you for the 150,000 followers on Instagram. Really, really cool. What a big number. 150,000. It's a big number.
Yeah.
That's what Ashley says when I say big number. That's a big number.
Yeah.
It is a really big number. 150,000 is a big number. That is a lot of people that follow the Redcon One IG. I have to say thank you to every one of you guys who gives us the chance to show you new stuff, keeps you updated. Really, really cool. And I had to do a little shout out. Also, one other thing, because people who love Redcon, it seems, universally also love trucks.
Yes.
I bought an H1 Hummer.
Woo.
See, it feels nice to say that.
Yeah.
It feels nice to say that. It's a company car. We're actually going to use this because we need something else to pull pallets. So I thought of buying a big box truck, and I realized that big box trucks are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And Hummers these days are not so expensive. They're diesel. They last forever. So I bought this big H1, which you guys are all going to freak out over. We're going to brand it all Redcon, and it is going to pull Eddie's new, what's it called? Trailer.
This little trailer.
Yeah. So we can fit 10 pallets on this thing, and it's awesome because we can undo it, and I can bring it to shows, and everybody can, Dave and them are going to love to drive that thing. You don't even want me to let Dave drive it. I can't wait to show you guys. So it'll be here. It's ordered from California.
Every show will look really cool.
I know. I ordered it from California a few days ago. So by the time we get back from Dubai, the Hummer will be here.
Should have told them to hold it there until the LA Fit Expo and send it over.
Drive it back.
Yeah.
But anyway, I can't wait to show you guys the Hummer. I'm excited about it because I've always wanted from the day when I was a kid and I saw Arnold giving out the Hummer at the Arnold Classic. He used to give out a Hummer. Talk about cool, huh? You win the Arnold Classic,
get a Hummer.
I think at the time they were giving $100,000 and a Hummer.
When did they do the watch too, or is that after?
It may have been a watch, a Hummer, and the money. I don't remember. But that's what Ronnie won. He got a Hummer, a watch, and money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bigger prize than the Olympia because a brand new Hummer back then was like 150 grand.
Yeah, they were expensive.
And then the watch was like 30 or 40, and then he got 100 grand. It's pretty good. Ronnie kept that for a while too. Hummer for a while. I would have bought Ronnie's Hummer. Arnold gave you. But I always loved the Hummer. Like I saw Arnold love them. Arnold gave them out. I always thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
So now I got my own Hummer, or really the business got its Hummer. We bought it with the business, and the business is going to be using it. I don't think I'll be driving it a lot personally, but
be surprised.
I know Eric Hart wants to drive it. He's all excited about it. He's like, I'll be driving the Hummer.
I'll drive it.
All right, guys. So that ends segment number 1. Like I said, we're skipping segment number 2. So let me remind you guys, all you have to do to win Foxtrot on Facebook is press the share and the like button. You're also giving away our best-selling T-shirt, our Redcon Vertical Redcon shirt. This is the bestseller right now. So you're getting the T-shirt and you're getting Foxtrot. All you have to do to win is hit the share and the like button on Facebook. For you guys on Instagram, all you guys do is hang out till the end. And we're going to do a guessing game. For you guys on YouTube, we just need, what did I say, 30 people or 20? 30. So we're almost there, 17. You're not that far away. Once we start hitting 30, you guys get a prize too. So tell your friends. So let's go to segment number 3, which is the question and answer segment. Any questions that you have previously asked, I did not pay attention. So bring them back. Bring back all your best questions, and I'll answer them now. That goes for Facebook, YouTube. I can actually review yours easy on YouTube. And you guys on IG, hit me with your questions.
Do you like your wife's shorter hair?
Who asked that?
David Dundalo.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It looks good on her. I mean, she's a very pretty girl, so probably any hair will look okay on her. I wasn't thrilled that she did it, but she still looks very, very pretty. Shauna, are you guys out of the long body Redcon shirt? Mine was missing from Black Friday. No, Shauna, we still have them, Shauna. Hit up customer service, cs@redcon1.com, and let them know that it was missing. I'm sure we will take care of it for you right away. Joshua, definitely want to try out Foxtrot. Probably the only one I don't have. You're going to love Foxtrot. So I've got 1 year. Zach says, I got 1 year left at college studying marketing. How does one apply for a position at Redcon One? Email your resume to eduardo@redcon1.com. and he will let you know. He'll hand you off to the appropriate person. Fade Out will be back in stock in the middle of next month, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
What?
Yeah. I know. Fucking crazy, right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so apparently the masking agent that needed to be remixed with the old stuff, they did not get in time, and now it won't be until the 7th, so they'll rerun it right away, and then by the time it gets here, it'll be like the 14th.
Oh, fuck. Jeez.
People are freaking out about it. GI Juice, we just approved the new flavor, so not too long.
Will there be a booth at the LA Fit Expo?
Yes, there will be.
Yes,
there will be. What are the top 3 flavors of MRE? Well, blueberry cobbler is number 1 because it's bought by GNC in large quantities.
Oatmeal chocolate chips.
Oatmeal chocolate chips up there. And then what's after that? Dutch apple pie? Or strawberry cheesecake, strawberry shortcake has gotten really popular.
Yeah.
How many scoops of RTD is equivalent to? So 1 scoop, 1 drink.
Yesterday was the very first time I tried your product, and boy, does it work. Felt it all the way through my workout. Only question is it more effective to take 1 product at a time, or is it okay to mix multiple powders together?
You can absolutely mix multiple
Mix them up, baby.
That's what Aurora mixes: the Moab, Total War, and Big Noise.
And Grunt.
And Grunt. Oh, my God. When will the EU site be getting all the rest of the stuff? Probably by the end of this month for sure. As soon as we can get it over there, we have to get special permits to get protein over there. So we're working on that now. Shouldn't be long. Red Cohen slingshot in the future? No, because Mark Bell owns the patent for the slingshot. Don't want to get sued. Any plans for the RTD, Big Noise, and Total War stack? Not right now, but you never know. We'll have to see how it goes.
German chocolate cake MRE bar was amazing. What's the next MRE bar flavor coming out?
More than likely, it is Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Or
cinnamon bun.
Cinnamon bun. Yeah, we're not going to call it Cinnabon. Let's see. Cold weather gear would be good. Sweet living in Alaska. Yeah, Alaska had a big earthquake. Yeah, 7.2. Some people were reporting.
Scary.
That's a monster. Yeah. That's huge. I've never been in an earthquake. Have you been in an earthquake?
I've been in an earthquake.
Yeah,
very
in
scary.
California. Huh?
Yeah, very scary.
Do you guys have the price on women's leggings that are gray? They used to be $21, now they're $39. I don't know why they were reduced temporarily to $21. I don't even know why that was. I noticed that on the site too.
That must have been a mistake.
I think somebody accidentally did that because when I looked at that before, I was like, wait a second, and then I went back and looked, and it was okay. So I'm not sure how that happened.
That had to have been a mistake.
I am 7 feet tall and 316 pounds and 18, and do powerlifting. What stack do you recommend for me? Send me a picture of you. Jesus. 7 feet tall, 316 pounds at 18?
It seems very lean for 7 feet, 316. It's probably
well, he's only 18. I mean, how big do you think he's going to be at fucking 18?
With the shot
when he's 30, when he's 38, then he'll be 400 pounds. Yeah. Or probably more. Send me a picture of you, J. Rog. I want to see that. What stack do I recommend for powerlifting? For you, number 1 thing is MRE, because you need calories, bro. You got to have calories. So MRE, mix 2 scoops of natural peanut butter in there, some honey, and use some almond milk, or if you like, if you're not lactose intolerant, whole milk with that. Take that 3 times a day. I'm not kidding. You need 3 times a day. You're that big, you need it. Other than that, Tango, Moab, Total War, Big Noise, all excellent. Halo, Boomstick, and you're already taking the Moab. That's your anabolic stack. That's the natural anabolic step. Moab, Boomstick, and Halo together. They're awesome. So you need more ability to build muscle, more ability to utilize that protein, and you got to have more protein and calories, especially for you.
Any new apparel releasing soon? Yes, 21st of December. 20 pieces.
Y'all looking for a new apparel company may save you money? No. We do too much apparel, so we have somebody right here locally next door.
Literally around the corner.
And we're doing at this point a freaking ridiculous amount, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in cost of goods on apparel.
Dangling the carrots on this guy.
I mean, it's like maybe somebody will come with a really good. Honestly, we have a great relationship with our guy here. He does great for us, and he rushes. That's the main thing. So, say this shirt runs out today. Well, maybe not today because it's Saturday, but I could hypothetically have it back by the end of the day, Monday. So, I mean, that's a thing where it's very rare to find somebody that can literally drive it across the street to you in a day. So it has helped us scale the apparel business very quickly and to do unique things fast. So like I had a guy back when I ran Blackstone in Las Vegas who was actually considerably cheaper. It was $15, $25 cheaper. Yeah, for 50/50s he was.
Yeah, he was. You guys are paying a lot.
We did tri blends were getting ripped off, and then dual blends were were pretty good.
Yeah.
We did a 50-50 soft spun Gilligan, and it was bagged and tagged for $5.
Yeah.
So it was it was cheaper.
Yeah.
It was anyway.
Anyway,
So this is the problem, right? He took 3 weeks to deliver.
Yeah.
So you would order, you'd be like, I'm in a crazy rush, help me. And 3 weeks later, it would arrive.
Yeah.
And that's the the crazy rush.
We were always sold out of
everything
shirts over there. Like like the apparel would come in, you'd sell them, and then 3-4 weeks later, one model would show up.
It was crazy back then. So now we have the ability to make stuff so quick. We do new releases for you, special shirts for deals. We do special hoodies for deals. We do we did special hoodie, and we did special clothing for retailers as well. So it's like we've done a lot because of that.
David, he did approve of the wife's haircut. I spoke about it earlier.
Well, I don't know if I approved of her doing it, but it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good. She looks very, very pretty.
Yeah,
any chance you guys could do a military tour and go around the military bases? So, Dustin, I would love to do that. I would love to take Brian Shaw and bring him from base to base and meet the guys and girls who are allowing us to live the life we live, essentially protecting us. And so that would be a dream come true. Now, the reason why it hasn't happened yet is because Redcon 1 is not on all the bases yet. So we are slowly being added, and by this time, well, not even this time next year, honestly, the end of first quarter in March, we should be on every base, every PX, every exchange, etc., around the world, even forward operating bases everywhere, all the Marine bases, all the Army bases, all the et cetera, so on and so forth. So when that happens, we will have an opportunity to go on base and start doing events. So as soon as that happens, and when we can do marketing on base, you will be seeing quite a bit of Redcon 1 and our athletes, etc., on bases all around the world.
We've just been joined. The birthday girl has entered Facebook Live.
Oh, Mrs. Singerman.
Mrs. Singerman.
Mrs. Singerman. Doesn't that sound weird?
You're better looking half.
Mr. and Mrs. Aaron Singerman.
Yeah. Man goes first. What is your goal for the company next year? Very broad question.
Yeah. So we have a monetary goal, but I'm not going to share the monetary goal numbers. I don't think it's appropriate. But essentially, the goal is to open up as many new accounts in new countries around the world as possible. We're also, one of the big goals is to get the Emery bar in more places. The Emery bar is so amazing and so much better than its competitors, people that it's next to on shelves. It just needs to be in more places and in more hands, and more people need to try it. The one big thing I'd like to see from the Emery bar is to be in convenience, which is convenience stores like 7-Eleven, etc., Shell, etc., all over. And then also grocery. So we have some big grocery and some specialty stuff going. Like we're going to be in Academy and HEB in Texas, and hopefully Dick's Sporting Goods and stuff like that. That's a big channel opener for us. And then the grocery stuff. And I'm not talking about, you'll never see Total War in Walmart or any of that shit like that. We always want to keep the brand cool, but I would love to see Emery bars everywhere, with the exception of Walmart, of course. Anything like that.
What about Target?
No Target.
I love Target.
Yeah, maybe Target. I don't know. Honestly, I'll have to think about it.
People clothes shop.
I wouldn't want Total War at Target. No, I don't want our protein here. But Emery bars, maybe so.
Harry Rivera. Spotted.
Oh, somebody spotted it.
Somebody spotted it.
Oh. What's this?
Oh.
What is this? Oh. Anybody ever heard of the hydrogenator before? Coming soon. Hide it. All right. There you go. I think I missed some. I believe ordering the UK site doesn't add up checkpoints on the normal site. No. So Alex, so if you're ordering off the UK site, you're basically ordering off a whole different site. So like your loyalty points and stuff like that's a whole different loyalty point program. Everything is a whole different everything. So even though it's .redcon.com, it's uk.redcon.com. So we literally have a whole different Shopify. There's a whole different inventory system. There are whole different apps attached to it. It's like a whole other site. How does one get sponsored? Richard wants to know by Redcon 1. So the way you should do it, Richard, is go to tieroperator.com, www.tieroperator.com, and apply to become a tier operator, which is like our extended family here at Redcon 1. And you can work yourself up the ranks. Like in November, we had 3 operators, 2 girls and 1 guy who became elite athletes who are now paid. They have a salary, obviously make commission, and are able to attend events. It's going to be a lot of fun for them. And we're going to make them, they are a part of the elite family, just like Brian Shaw and all other elite athletes. So if you were asking how do you become an elite athlete without being a tier operator, you can't apply for that. I have to find you, essentially. I have to spot you. or at least somebody here in the office has to spot you, really more than likely it's going to be me. And I will find you. You can't really find me. And that's the best way to put it, right?
Don't call me, I'll call you.
Yeah. I don't mind if people express interest. If you are already, you have to reach a certain level in our industry to apply. But if there's somebody who is, at the very top of the industry and you feel like you'd fit good with Red Corn, you can always reach out to me. But that usually doesn't work, right? If that makes sense. That makes sense?
Thank you, Harry.
New flavors of double tap. Yes, it's very possible. We did approve some.
Should any of your products be cycled? And if so, where on the site can I find the intervals?
So none of the products on the site need to be cycled. We don't have any hormonal products that are going to have any kind of liver toxicity or need to have any PCT. You're not going to have to worry about testing positive on a drug test. All of our products can be taken by men and women. That being said, I personally, and this is against my best interest, because obviously we want you to, as a business person, I want you to use the supplements as much as you can, right? But the truth of the matter is, I personally, so I recommend this to other people, cycle on and off of everything. So I will do 12 weeks on, 4 weeks off of basically everything, with the exception of med kit, which you want to take forever. I think it makes sense to let your body not get used to something. So Halo, Boomstick, and Moab, I think you do 12 weeks on, or 16 at the most, and then take 4 weeks off, just to let your body reacclimate to not taking it. So that when you take it again, you get a more dramatic effect. Otherwise, just like anything else, I think you're going to need to take more and more as your body builds tolerance to it. Just like if you're taking Total War. Now, I have never experienced this because I don't take Total War every day. But people who take a scoop every single day, to get the same effect as one scoop 2 months down the road, they may have to take a scoop and a half. I have never had to take a scoop and a half.
Yeah.
I had Ashley and Caleb. Caleb told me, one of our athletes, that he has taken 2 scoops of Total War. So you were the only person I ever heard, but because he takes so much, his body has become used to it. Now, if he were to take 4 weeks off, he could take a scoop again and be back to normal.
Yeah.
Right? So that's important, in my opinion, just like anything else. Like any other thing, alcohol, if you drink alcohol every night, you're going to need more alcohol to get drunk.
Nice.
So, all right. Frankie Pollock, what's up? Former winner of the Readiness Trials.
Yeah.
He won $20,000, I think, didn't he? He won $20,000 that year. Arm Blast release. Literally, I got 2 in a row. So the Arm Blaster is in-house right now.
Yeah, me and Eric yesterday were at the Port of Miami.
It's in-house, the Arm Blaster. Yeah. Do you know where they all are? Can I get one out and show people?
No, I think they're all at wholesale. So
this is the thing. We're not just releasing the Arm Blaster. We're releasing the Arm Blaster with a Joe Bennett hypertrophy coach program for free with Arm Blaster. Do we know what the Arm Blaster is going to sell for? Was it $99?
I don't know.
Or was it $50? I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't remember the cost, but I know that we're throwing in the actual program for free. And I can tell you without question that if you use the Arm Blaster with Joe's program, you're going to be shocked and amazed at the difference that it makes in your arms. Mm-hmm. I did the Joe workout with the Arm Blaster for the first workout, and my arms were sore for a week. It just goes to show you how different and unique the program is. So people are going to love it. Anything to put an inch on their arms. Right. People give the left testicle to put an inch on their arms.
I would.
Yeah. So we'll be out. I believe it will be out Monday. It probably actually will be Tuesday because it won't be Tuesday yet. I gave everybody a day off on Monday. I kind of regret it now. I'll be honest. I kind of regret it. I feel like I shouldn't have, or maybe I should give Friday off because everybody is just sitting around here, loafing around here on Friday. So Monday is when we do all our meetings and shit gets done.
And then we leave on Tuesday.
I gave everybody off, thinking I was going to be like the good boss who gives somebody a day off because everybody has been working so hard for Black Friday, and now I'm like, fuck, should have done Friday probably. Yeah,
shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Or a day that I wasn't going to be here,
Yeah, like Tuesday.
No, Tuesday. Oh, Wednesday. Let's see. Would you ever consider sponsoring a professional athlete like a football player or somebody in a different sport? So the answer is no, not now anyway. So I have come to find in my experience in the supplement business that athletes like that have no impact on the brand or have no impact on really anything. Because the people who love football, and there's many more people that love football than like bodybuilding. It's not even close. It's not even in the same realm. But the people who love football don't work out. They don't take supplements. It's the same thing as MMA.
They drink beer.
You're drinking beer. They drink beer. They like to watch football and drink beer. There's nothing wrong with that. But those people, are not into working out. So MMA is the same thing. Yeah. So people are like, why don't you sponsor all these MMA guys? I like MMA. I know some of them. A lot of them work out at Flex's gym, and Flex knows all of them. They all know Flex. Rumble. Yeah, we sponsor Rumble. Now he's a unique situation. Anthony Rumble Johnson is very unique because he is transferred into bodybuilding and is getting more involved in the bodybuilding industry. And he's a knockout guy, powerful dude. And I know him personally. I see him all the time. So
threatened you if you didn't.
Yeah, that's right. Not really a joke in the video. Because I see him all the time. But let's say like I saw the company signed Conor McGregor. Yeah. What is Conor McGregor worth? He is a huge star, huge star. Unless he's walking around in the red con shirt all the time and promoting red con all the time, I would not even consider paying him. I'm sure he's making $30,000, $40,000 a month minimum, absolute minimum. I would not even consider that. Who is better, him or Brian Shaw? Brian Shaw times 1,000. Not only is Brian Shaw considerably less money, but Brian Shaw is into it. He eats, breathes, sleeps the brand. He takes the products. He loves the products. Conor McGregor probably doesn't take anything because he's maintaining a very low body weight.
Right.
You know, he's
Brian's
eating
also
less.
very lovable.
And Brian's lovable. Brian doesn't think of himself as a big star, even though he is. There's hundreds of people in line for him at the Olympia, but he feels like he's like everybody else.
Yeah.
You get a Conor McGregor or one of these guys, John Bones Jones, more than likely he's going to know I'm a big fucking deal. I'm a big, and I need to be treated like a big deal. So you have a bunch of reasons, but my opinion for professional athletes is no. Now that being said, the goal for this brand is to be the biggest sports supplement brand in the history of the world. So with that in mind, if one day we expand into the mainstream, because I have looked recently at Cox Cable and like cable ads for like your nationwide cable ads, because I know we can make a really impactful 30-second ad. So I thought about that. So let's say that, years down the road, we're, doing billions of dollars in revenue, maybe some partnership with the NFL, maybe a partnership with a professional sports league, and then maybe I might feel differently.
Yeah.
But as of right now, that's so far outside of what we're doing and where we're at that it's hard to imagine sponsoring. That was a very long answer.
A partnership with WWE.
Yeah, you'd like that, I know.
When Asher is old enough to drive, are you going to buy him a brand new vehicle?
No. So for me, one of the things that I do worry about is how Asher, Aiden, and Elijah, my three boys, are growing up. I have found, and this is not always true, it's not like, but historically, I would say when you grow up with serious advantages, that's a nice way to put it. A lot of advantages, right? A lot of resources. Usually the kids end up being lazy, entitled.
Assholes.
Could be assholes. I was going to say drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I have seen myself. And if you look back historically, it's not always the case, but it is often the case that the kids don't end up the way that I would like them to, because they're not really hungry also. You give them too much, they're not hungry to find their own way.
They got nothing to strive for.
No, there's certainly exceptions to that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a good example. George H.W. Bush passed away today.
Yes.
Who is, he was a one-term president, which is not a good sign in terms of his presidency, because most of them have two.
Yeah.
But he gave his whole life to service. He was the director of the CIA. He was a senator. His whole life was about service. His dad, I believe, Prescott Bush, I think is his name, was very, very wealthy, very successful, also in politics to some degree, but he was born with all of the advantages. George H.W. Bush was, so obviously George W. was the same thing.
Yeah.
But they went out and they kicked ass and achieved. And I'm sure in his head, he wanted to be even better than his dad, even more. And so he went out and crushed it and kicked ass. George W. Bush actually started off kind of a loser.
Yeah,
ended up good.
School, getting drunk.
Yeah, he was getting fucked up and stuff. Like his dad, they had this legacy, right, of going to Yale. So
that's why he got in.
He got in because his dad got in because his grandpa was in. So they have a legacy of getting in. But George H.W. kicked ass. Yeah. So, it's off and on. So for me, that's a big concern for me. So I make sure to explain to Asher that none of the stuff that I have gotten is his.
Right.
He had, I'll give a quick story. So he had his friends over at the house, or he wanted to have his friend over at the house. And he goes, "Hey, Dad, can I have whatever over to swim in my pool?" And I said, "Oh, your pool?" He goes, "Yeah." I goes, "No, it's not your pool." I was like, "How do you think we got that pool?" He goes, "I don't know." I said, "Because Daddy worked very, very hard. That's Daddy's pool." I was like, "That's Daddy and Mommy's pool." He's like, "Oh, you never heard the story?"
No.
He goes, "Oh,
that's awesome."
And I was like, "Oh,
you don't own shit."
Yeah. He goes, "Oh." And he goes, I told him I let you use my pool. And he's like, "Oh." And I was like, "So do you want to ask me again the right way?" And he goes, "Okay." He goes, Can I invite my friend over to use your pool?" And I was like, "Yes, you can. You can invite your friend over to use my pool." And I think that's a very important thing to reinforce. And I do it all the time with him. And I make sure to explain to him, none of this is yours. And the way that I got it is working very, very hard. And so my goal for Asher is to show him to work very, very hard so that he can get things for him and for his family one day. Yeah. He came and packed boxes.
Yeah, he did.
And when he was packing boxes, he told my wife, he goes, I'm working very hard. Daddy's going to be proud of me.
Oh,
yeah, he worked for 2 hours. 2 hours.
You earned $1 each hour.
$1 each hour. He has $2. He got not one. He worked for $2, $1 an hour. It's child labor.
Yeah, it is.
And when he got home, he brought me upstairs and showed me his $48 that he has earned.
Rich, he said.
Yeah, he's been saving them. I'm very proud of that. He's been saving them in his little piggy bank. And he told me I'm rich. I have $48. He counts them. And I got to be honest, I love that. So I went way longer than that.
Our good friend Rob Wilkins says, "Thanks, Aaron and team, for your recent supplement donation, which was huge to our troops stationed in combat zones overseas. Will make their holidays a little bit better and provide them high quality supplements.
Yeah,
appreciate your continued support. You continue to make a positive impact and have a heart of gold. Also, you did the right thing by giving your folks Monday off."
Rob Wilkins, if you don't know, please go follow him. He's on Facebook. I don't know if he's on Instagram. If Rob's on Instagram, Rob is on the President's Council of Physical Fitness, which is a really, really amazing honor. He's up there with some huge names in the basically in modern times, in the fitness field. And obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger was the president, I believe, of the council at one point.
Jack LaLanne on there too?
Oh, Jack LaLanne. Everybody, anybody who's been at the top, he's up there right now with legends. So he's been a good friend of mine and represents military, works for the Military Times, among many other organizations to benefit the troops. Basically, Rob's whole focus in life is how he can make the troops and veterans' lives better. So very cool to have him as a friend. And also, quick Rob Wilkins thing. Rob traveled around the world with Ben Weider. So I had seen Rob many times before I ever met him traveling with Ben Weider, because whenever I would see Ben and often Joe Weider, Rob would be with them. And so, sometimes he'd be in uniform, usually he'd be in a blazer, the tie, and I always be like, "Who's that guy?" It's always there with him. So, very, very cool to have him as a friend now. So, there you go. Let's see.
A couple good stories with Uncle Aaron.
Yeah, I've been telling stories today. Possibly visiting military bases. Yes, I touched on that a little bit earlier, Dustin. Absolutely, we will be visiting military bases very, 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 very soon. I can't wait for that. That will be a big day. And I know. So what I do with Rob is quite often Rob hits me up gives me opportunities to give supplements and samples and emery bars to the troops all over the place. And that's what he was referring to there. So once we're able to go on base around the world, we will be doing that. You'll be seeing Brian Shaw, myself, and certainly many other people heading from Redcon.
Can we get a White House tour?
He said we can arrange it. Yeah,
where do we go? I'm ready.
Rob actually could arrange a White House tour and the Pentagon, which would be really cool.
That would be fun.
Cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. Just got to head over to Washington, D.C. You go see Rob. Yeah.
Can we go for my birthday?
Yeah, he can definitely make all that shit happen.
So, let's go.
I want a West Wing tour. That's what I want.
That's what I want too. I want all of it.
I would love that. I love history and everything. So
I know.
Let's see. Love the Arnold Palmer flavor. Thank you. It's been selling really well.
Yeah, we sold a lot of it. And blue coconut. We sold out of blue coconut.
More Lambos. The goal for next year should be more Lambos.
Woo!
I think it'll be less Lambos next year is my guess. Have you seen the Firstborn bar? What a joke of a bar it is. I would never say that. And I'll tell you 2 reasons why I would never say it. Now that I'm reading it, I feel bad that I wrote it, honestly, Shauna. 2 reasons. One, because it's made by Bakery Barn, which is my friend Sean Parrish, who makes the Emery Barn. And number 2, because I try never to say anything bad about anybody, any other company. I make my best effort to do that. Sometimes I start to and I pull myself back because I don't ever want to do that. I have no idea what their bar looks like other than the packaging. And all I can say is more than likely, because it's made by Sean, it's probably very good. Not as good as the Emery Bar. Not even close.
No.
But I'm sure it is good. Love the German chocolate cake flavor. That's my new favorite.
Why haven't we seen as many food pics lately?
Food pics?
You taking pictures of your food, your meals.
Like in my story, you think? I haven't been doing it quite as much. I need to do it more. I eat the same thing every day pretty much now. Yeah. So when I'm here at the office, I do my...
You put some up tonight.
Yeah, I'll do tonight for her birthday dinner. I will. We're going to a steak place.
And then Dubai food.
Yeah, Dubai food. Yeah, Dubai food should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have not been doing as much. You're right. Yeah, I haven't been doing as much. I do the same thing every day though, so it's kind of boring. Let me skip through some of these because we only have a few minutes left, guys. What's the chemical that makes chemical? What's the ingredient you mean that gives me the tingles? I love it. So when you take Total War, there's 3.2 grams of beta alanine, which is the actual scientific efficacious dose backed by science. And when you take it, you will notice some tinglies in the face and the body and stuff like that.
Your lips.
That is that is a actual side effect. It's not an important part, but people like it because you know that it's starting to work. The actual part, the important part of beta alanine is to give you more endurance and actual
fatigue blunting.
Yeah, and actually reduce lactic acid buildup, so you don't have like a reaction where you can't lift as much or can't go as far based on that. And basically, what it allows you to do is have a better workout, produce more, deal with more load. So a lot of people believe that the bigger the more weight you lift over a period of time, actually increases muscle. And then another belief is time under tension, the actual time that the muscle is under tension, increases muscle hypertrophy, which is growth. It's a bunch of different ways to look at it. And I kind of do my best to integrate all of those different ways in my workouts. Do my best.
You do.
Let's see. People that watch football work out, where do you get that at?
Does work out.
So some people do. You're right. So you probably watch football and work out. Many of the people that are watching right now do that. But if you were to take a poll of everybody watching Monday Night Football, how many people actually take supplements and work out? It's very, very, very small amount. Very small. And the people that and the answers that say yes are probably very few of them are taking a pre-workout or taking anything like that. It's just a small portion. Also, it's a big group, right, to hit. So, for example, if I pay to advertise on Monday Night Football, right, that will cost me a lot. And I'm hitting this group of people where only a little are taking the actual supplements. Whereas, for example, if I were to do a Facebook ad to people that are interested in bodybuilding.com that advertise or that I advertise to that group of people all buy supplements. Because why would you like bodybuilding.com if you don't buy supplements? So there you have it. I could spend way less money to hit a much larger group of people than I would on the football game, if that makes sense. Emery Light Bar coming? No, but we do have this coming. Yeah. That is the cereal bar, which the name I believe is done now, but we're not 100%, so I won't say it. But very, very, very cool. Everybody's going to love it. It tastes amazing. And man, I just can't wait for it to come out. So that is in January, probably late January, the cereal bar comes out. It is much lower calories, 190 calories in the bar, whereas the Emery bar is 260? 260. So it is lower calories, same amount, 20 grams of protein, very low sugar. I can't wait for you to try it. We only have 3 minutes left. Is that right? Mm-hmm. All right. Guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back to these questions. I don't want to run. I don't want to actually miss this opportunity. Let me remind everybody on Facebook, press the share and the like button. By pressing the share and the like button, you automatically enter for the Foxtrot and the t-shirt. You guys right now, we're going to do the game. The game right now. It's going to be this number I just wrote down. Whenever you guess, whoever guesses this number first wins. And then if we have time, I'll go back through the questions for a little bit more. So the number's right here. It's only for Facebook, so don't waste your time. YouTube, don't waste your time.
Instagram, not Facebook.
I mean, only Instagram. Sorry if I said Facebook. Facebook, how you guys do is just press the share and like button. By hitting the share and like button, you're automatically entered, and there's nothing else you have to do. And next week,
how many flavors will there be of the cereal bar?
Three cereal bar flavors. Lucky, we're going to change the name, but it's going to be Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Fruity Pebbles. But we're going to have to obviously alter the name. And by the way, yes, it will be a generic version of the cereal. It'll taste the same, and it is gluten-free. So that's the important parts about the cereal bar. By the way, I had a few people ask about the Emery bar. Emery bar is gluten-free, 100% gluten-free. You can't even make a bar. Oh,
Trey Harvey.
Trey Harvey, you won. The number is 63. Trey Harvey _ Redcon1. Hit us up. DM. Should we DM you? How do you like that? DM Eduardo. E Silva, right?
87.
E Silva 87. Right away. Do this right away. So that way we get it out. And give us your size of your shirt. And then also your address. You are the big, big winner, Trey Harvey. With a name like Trey Harvey, Redcon1, I mean, you deserve to win, right? Obviously, a tier operator. Love you. Love you guys. Okay, let me see about some questions before I go. You guys go. When did the readiness trials begin? The readiness trials actually begin after Christmas, I think on the 28th or the 27th.
Oh,
and then there's a 10-day period of time where from the day that the first application takes to the day that the last application can come in. And the way that you enter is by buying a stack, which will be explained on the site. There'll be education with the stack. And also, if you already have all your supplements, you can buy a ticket, which we did last time. It was a big success. Because some people may have already stocked up, or maybe on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, you bought tons and tons, and you don't need more in December. We will do a ticket also. I recommend a stack, but if you have too much already, what are you going to do, right? Yes, none of the ingredients. That's right, Sean. None of the ingredients in the products will cause a positive drug test. It's very important to us that WADA tested athletes or any other kind of test that nothing comes up positive. And we make sure that none of the ingredients, we do testing for that. We do third-party testing. We do banned ingredient testing. You should feel totally comfortable that nothing is going to come up positive on the test. We also have tons and tons of military and service people and police officers who also get tested. So excited for the protein bars. Me too. Me too. All right. If there's any other questions, hit me up. Or if not, I'm going to move on. You guys, so flavored?
Trade out some orders and just like flavor.
Okay. So that is an important part. We do accept returns of any product that you're unsatisfied with. So if you're not satisfied with a product, whether it be taste or efficacy or whatever, you think that it didn't make you feel good, whatever, we will always take back a product. You will send it back and we will give you a full refund, or we will then put that product, do a trade out of another product, whatever other flavor you want, whatever. Ideally, I would prefer to send you another flavor or a different product. But if you don't want a different product, then we will give you your money back. We always have 100% money back guarantee. All you have to do, though, is send back the product. So I will tell you this. Say you don't like Foxtrot, right? You say, I don't like it, which is impossible, but just say you don't like it. And it only has 4 pills left. We're not going to get a refund. We're going to call bullshit on that. But if you send back Foxtrot and it's halfway full, I'm giving you a refund. You send back Total War with 5 scoops missing, I'm giving you a refund. I'll let you switch it for another one, turn it back in, whatever you want. You send it back in with 1, 2, 3 scoops, I'm not getting a refund. I'm going to call it bullshit. Right. So if you don't like it, you don't like the flavor, make sure you don't use all of it. We always give you your money back. We'll always give you a different flavor. We'll always make sure the customer is happy, unless you try to screw us by giving us 1 scoop to get back in the thing. GNC does that. I had people when I worked at GNC all the time. They come back in with 1 tablet and be like, I didn't like it, and they'll give them the whole thing back. Any products in South Africa? Yes, that's the South Africa flag, isn't it? Yeah, yes, we do. Extreme Nutrition, that is owned by Phillips, Kieran Phillips. Extreme Nutrition, go check them out. They carry all the products, and they're doing really good right now. They're really ramping up their orders, so things are going good in South Africa. Yes, we will trade in flavors, of course. If you don't like a flavor, absolutely 100%, we will trade it right out. We've even had, back in the day, now this is a problem that's gone, we had a spicy Total War for a little bit, where the black pepper extract came from a different source. So it had like a spicy taste to it. I actually liked it, believe it or not. Yeah, it's like you taste it, just like when you get the beta alanine, you're like, you get the little spiciness. Not very spicy, but a little bit. And a lot of people didn't like it. We took every one of them back. Even if you bought it off Amazon or some other retailer, we always take it back and trade it for a different one. So the only thing I will tell you is we can't give you a refund if you don't purchase it for us. So that is the one caveat to this whole thing. I will still send you a replacement unit, but I can't give you your money back if we didn't take your money in the first place. That was the only time we can't give money back. So for example, if you buy a Total War on, A1 or bodybuilding.com and you say, hey, I didn't like it, give me my money back, we can't do. That's the only one. See, Sherry Truck likes the spicy one. I like the spicy one too.
Yeah, I like it too.
Haley Logan, what's the deal? What's the details on the $50,000 challenge? So I did talk about that in detail, but I will tell you, basically, the big thing is at the end of this month, we're going to be taking entries to win a $50,000 readiness trial. It's the biggest one we've ever done, the biggest one maybe we ever will do. Who knows? And along the way, every week, we're going to be giving away cool, unique prizes to keep you guys involved, which we haven't done before. We're going to be providing content, and my wife and I are going head-to-head. So she'll be providing women content and women advice, while I'll do myself, and I'll give you all my diet tricks and tips and show you what I'm doing along the way. And at the end, I'll beat her soundly, and everybody will agree that I'm the champion. That's what's going to happen. Dynamic Muscle going to have any new products or reformulations to Dynamic Muscle? Not sure yet. Ride the truth. I will be seeing Kai this weekend. Kai and I are good friends and business partners. We will talk about all that plus some, I'm sure. So he'll be in Dubai with us the whole time. So we'll be going through a lot of Kai conversation. Let's see. Let me see if I got any good ones on here on YouTube. Oh, look at you, Ray Rod. And he came on this one too.
Yeah, no.
I like that. He's really. Any other questions about the Kai stuff? I see you're interested, so hit me with anything else you got while we got this last few minutes. Would you ever consider bottle or container back from customer to reuse? What does that mean? Is that the same question as before? Would you ever request bottles or containers back from customers? No. So okay. So bottles are cheap. So the bottles that we use are even though they look super cool, it's the label on the top. This is a generic bottle. So this bottle here costs about 25 cents or so. And they buy it at our manufacturers in huge quantities because tons of people use this bottle. It's a matte black. You guys know exactly the name of this one. HDPE matte black. I think it's 500 cc's or no, 250 cc. I don't remember. I don't want to give the wrong information, but it's very common. So there'd be no reason to ask for them back. Kai Green grapefruit flavor. Actually, believe it or not, Kai wanted to do a grapefruit flavor Savage Roar, and his manager Adam, I'm going to get him in trouble, didn't want him to do it. But Kai has a very good sense of humor about himself and in general, and he thought it was a very funny idea to do a grapefruit flavor. So you never know; it's still possible. It would definitely make waves. People would laugh. And why not, right?
Smash grapefruit.
Smash grapefruit. Penetrated grapefruit, right? When is Fade Out coming back? Fade Out is coming back in, unfortunately, a week and a half or so. I know, it really sucks. But I know people are going to go crazy when it's back. What are the effects of boomstick in your system? There is a video where we did blood work from people here at the office taking boomstick and not taking boomstick, pre and post. It will increase your testosterone. Now, I can't tell you the exact percentage because people were differed a lot. Some people were about 50% increase. Some people were over 100% increase. And I've had people report even more. But there's no guarantee about the percentage because it's different person to person. Everybody loves the grapefruit stuff. Boogeyman and Kai do a video. That would be great. I actually have a ton of funny ideas for Kai.
It'd be funny for them.
And we came up with some good stuff.
In the winter park in Kai.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Having a snowball fight.
Yeah, it would be funny. Big Noise didn't give me any pumps. Recommendations weren't pump. Let's see. What happened with Somos? Can a 16-year-old take your products? Challenging Javi. So 16-year-old can absolutely take protein. I'm not a big recommend. I don't recommend a lot of products for a 16-year-old just because right now you have such a natural ability to grow and build muscle at 16 to 18. That's some crazy hormonal times for a young man. Yeah. So the main things you need is enough calories and enough protein. MRE, I recommend it to our 7-foot tall, 316-pound powerlifter that's 18. What I recommend to you is the same thing for you. Add MRE, 4 scoops in a drink with some whole milk if you don't have a lactose problem. Like I use the almond milk. So throw in 2 scoops of natural peanut butter, throw in some honey, and 4 scoops of ice, and there it's delicious. You'll love it, and it'll add about 1,000 calories. Do that 2 times a day. At 16, you should be gaining, and don't change your eating. That should be really, really cool and gain a bunch of weight, muscle. Recommendations for Total War, Big Noise, and Moab. Yes, put them together or do them separately and drink them pre-workout. Teacrine and dianamine would be great stims to add to Savage Roar or maybe Lion's Mane. Yeah, we've thought about all that stuff. Those are compound solution ingredients, which I know those guys over there. We have never really been a huge fan of adding ingredients, trademarked ingredients, but both those are good. I was got to try Teacrine very, very early on when it first came out, and it didn't do shit to me, honestly. It didn't do nothing, 0. So that I haven't tried dianamine or however you say it yet. It's supposed to be a faster acting Teacrine, so it's kind of like that doesn't like get me super excited. Right. But I will tell you that I tried Bruce Neller's secret stim product ingredient, and that shit is the real deal. Now, is it going to be legal? Is it going to get its patent and stuff like that? I don't know.
Questionable.
I will not put an ingredient in one of our products that isn't 100% compliant. But if it is 100% compliant, that's a game changer. People will be like, holy shit. It's like an Adderall type feeling. Right. So let's see. Redcon lifting shoes. We thought of shoes before. We're not there yet. How does Redcon one employee promote a Lambo via post 16 hours ago? I don't know. They can post whatever they want. What's your favorite pre-workout flavor? My favorite pre-workout flavor. It used to be sour gummy, but now Orange Crush I like a lot.
You like that one? You like the sour apple, the green apple?
Green apple I like a lot. Honestly, all of them are really good. I'm not that particular. Just being totally truthful with you guys. In terms of the flavors, a pre-workout for me is a means to an end. So I don't really feel like it needs to be like delicious. So it's like always, as long as it's good, I don't even mind. If it's delicious, like the actual pre-workout RTD, the Total War RTD, it's like a pleasant surprise, you know? Okay, 1 minute and 57 seconds left for you guys. Do you get a good pump with RPG? If you take RPG with some carbs pre-workout, yes, you get a crazy pump. That's one of the big benefits of RPG. Right, yeah. You're not really taking RPG anymore because you're not doing carbs.
I'm not eating carbs.
Yeah. He's on just the meat diet right now. Can you take big noise intra-workout with BCAAs and EAs? Yes, a lot of the frontline guys actually do.
Any other flavors of MRE light coming out? He says, I know you said you're running low on space. Figured I'd ask.
Not right now. Not really right this minute now. We are thinking of adding new flavors soon for a lot of stuff. The problem is truly space. You know, that is truly space. So we can't add tons and tons of new anything because of that. So like adding a new flavor of MRE or MRE Light, those are two of the bigger space taker-uppers, right?
Right.
So we do have to be very careful of that at this point. You know, if we didn't have our manufacturer holding the actual RTDs, the Total War RTDs, majority of them up there at the manufacturing, I don't even know if we would be able to do it. We have to figure something out. Because to hold 1 million bottles of the RTDs is going to take hundreds and hundreds of pallets, and we don't have room. So, all right, guys. I'm going to let you guys run because it's running out here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll hold off for a second for Facebook and YouTube just to answer all the questions. If you really love me that much and you love me and Eduardo, you can certainly go watch on YouTube Live or Facebook Live. But for Instagram, thank you guys so much. Congratulations to who won?
I don't remember the
name. All right, guys. Have a great day. We will be back on Saturday. We'll do it anyway, right? We'll do it anyway from there. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. See y'all later. Thank you. And make sure you watch all the crazy shenanigans from Dubai. Bye, guys. Have a great day. All right. All right. So let me see if there's any questions here that I didn't answer yet. I don't think there was a lot. Challenging Jay, I just answered that question, brother. I literally just answered that question, what to do about the MRE. I was talking to you. Okay, so I don't think I got anything there. Is there any more over here?
This guy's got any sleeveless hoodies coming out?
No,
not right now because it's the winter.
Once winter is over, you'll
spring,
be able to play them. Yeah, people love those sleeveless hoodies.
Any thoughts on making like an OptiGreen style? We have GI Juice.
GI Juice, better than OptiGreens, I'm sure. Actually, I don't know that for sure, but I would guess. All right, guys, we're tuning out. Guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we appreciate it. We'll be back next week from Dubai. Yeah.
God bless you.
I wonder what time we'll do it. Because what time is noon in Dubai? Let's see. What time is it now in Dubai? Hold on. Let's see. I feel like it's going to be crazy time. It's going to be like middle of the night. What time is it now in Dubai? Oh, it's work out good.
Yeah.
We can definitely do it, right?
Do it at the bar.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, do it at the bar. Thank you, guys, for tuning in, and we will see you next week from Dubai. Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody.